Alright everybody, welcome back to Mario RPG. We just left off, we hit level 6 with Mario, and now I'm going to attempt to do what's probably, in my opinion, the hardest thing for me to do in the game. There is a limit to how many super jumps you can do. It is 100. We are going to do that. Or attempt to anyways.
And the reason for that is, do you unlock something after doing 100?
Yes, but not right away.
Okay. Gives you the opportunity to unlock something later.
Yes. And the reason I'm doing it here is Spinies are immune to jump.
Oh,
so I can just jump on them as much as I want, and they don't die.
What do you average on your attempts?
It varies so wildly, but I can't talk while doing it. Other people can. I can't.
But heaven forbid if you start breathing in. Like that. Don't make me laugh at it.
It's like in GDQ and they're like, okay, serious time. I have to hit this trick.
Well, it becomes a 3-frame window at 13 jumps.
Part of the problem is it changes a couple of times the timing.
Improvement, I'll take it.
See, in listening to it, it sounds like you're hitting it the same.
It's you gotta realize how small a frame is.
Mm-hmm.
This may be a portion where those at home watching will go ahead and see this as a fast play. Or if not, you can always change the speed on YouTube.
Yeah, it's like the hand slowly, not slowly, it's moving over the settings and hitting double speed.
We may have to break after this just to go ahead and massage Daniel's thumb so he can continue to play today.
Okay, good. One less thing I have to worry about. Assuming Jack
Holy
montages,
cow.
Considering Jack montages all the failed attempts, we were here longer than I would like to have been, but not as long as I could have been. But that was nerve-wracking.
Whew. I was sitting here thinking like I didn't want to move, I didn't want to breathe, I didn't want to do anything that upset it.
Now imagine being in the driver's seat.
Oh man, I was secondhand
Tense.
incredibly tense and nervous for you. Do you want to save so that's like
Yes, please.
locked
Not doing that
in?
mad madness again.
Okay, so explain the importance of the 100 jumps.
So there is an NPC much later in the game that rewards you based on how many super jumps you've done. At 30 super jumps, you unlock the attack scarf, which is a Mario specific accessory that raises all of his stats. But it also increases at 100 jumps. You unleash the super suit, the best piece of armor in the game that anybody can wear. That also massively increases all of your stats. Alex, if you want to Google what the exact numbers for the super suit are, real quick, just to give Jack an idea.
Oh, not the buffalo.
So
And
Big time
Mario's going to
buff.
get both of those, and he's just going to start eating everything that gets in front of him.
big time buff.
Oh gosh, yes.
Man, that was tense. I had complete faith in you. And you started locking in there towards the end. Completely
Once I
locked
found
in.
where my visual marker was, yeah.
Alright, you ready? The super suit increases their attack, defense, magic attack, and magic attacks by 50, increases their speed by 30, and protects them from any status and element attacks.
Wow.
And then the
Protects
attacks,
as
the
in, like-
attack scarf also has a bunch of stat raises and prevents instant death attacks.
You said protects against status effects.
And it reduces elemental damage too.
Wow. Yeah, that's to me seems worthy of the challenge of hitting 100 in a row. That's
And
pretty.
you literally cannot do more than that. The game won't let you.
How much pain is your thumb in right now?
It's a little sore. I'm trying to remember which pipe I went first. I can never remember which pipe I went first when I come in here.
This explains why he's able to beat us in Mario Party games, folks.
Come here, you.
Whoa, Shadow.
Hopefully, Dingle will get a special item that I think kept its name changed, but if people could refer to something else. Because it affects just about everything down here.
Pure water?
Pure water, which...
Oh, we got a lucky.
Gamba!
Here we go. Here we go.
Not till the fight's over.
But
Daniel locked in, now it's time for Jack to lock in.
most
I
people
feel like
probably...
Jack's getting off easy.
Yeah, I mean,
Considering I just spent like half an hour doing that.
Oh, hey, look at that, pure water.
Doubled my coins, so not as big a risk.
right.
Yeah.
And I say not as big a risk because in the original Mario RPG, you were maxed at 999 coins.
Okay.
In this one, it's 9,999 coins.
Oh my goodness.
And the game just throws money at you.
These guys actually have an elemental weakness. But it is not lightning.
Yeah, but it'll do the job.
Yeah, they are weak to fire.
They're weak to death.
Burn the rats! Burn the rat! Light the lamp! Light the rat! Light the lamp! Light the rat!
We got a level.
Alright, Mallow is gonna be special.
But, trying to get back to my original thought, because I kept going on tangents. As we saw, Dingo picked up pure water. A lot of people can further that to, holy water, because it insta-kills anything that is classified as an undead creature.
There-
If you just randomly pull off 100 jumps on this, Daniel.
I'm gonna be frustrated.
Are there any undead bosses?
There is one, but he's actually the exception to the rule. You can try it and it just goes,
Too easy.
And saying he's a late game boss? Yes.
Yeah, true. We got some new accessories.
Yeah, true form pin and the antidote pin. Those are the two pins you really want down here.
So much poison.
Only because of the rat funks.
Who like to peace out?
They do like to peace out. Not the
Oh.
worst enemy for that in the game, though.
I remember, if I remember correctly, it is... No, wait, no, it's not a member of their family.
No, it is not. It's the Shy Ranger.
How long are the sewers?
Not very.
Okay. I would recommend probably...
Getting this other stuff for
Yes.
lunch going. Yes.
So, like, what's the purpose of that?
That was a nothing burger of a fight.
Yeah.
Every time. It's like you're here to
We're going to
ambush.
encounter you, and then we are going to run off.
It's like we're here to ambush you, and then we run.
What's worse is when you get a recolor of them and there's like 5 of them and 3 of them run away and you're like, come on now.
I like this guy, Hobgoblin.
Mainly because he doesn't run anywhere.
He's also a weird exception to the rule, considering you would think it's like, oh, Hobgoblin, he's a living thing. Pure water works on him.
Yes, it does.
He just got one, by the way. Oh, another star.
Boink, 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 boink. Run from this! Run from my blinding light of colors! And the fun's over.
Bye.
I never realized that, maybe it was hard to tell in the original, but is that a mushroom growing out of there?
Yes, it is.
I guess they are undead. Considering that's what mushrooms favor. Is dead thing. Mario can't talk.
Is that...
That's the mute status, so I can't use any special attacks.
Gotcha. Use Tail Whip.
He's dead.
Didn't one of Gary's Pokemon die?
Yes.
That's a rumor. Like, because he starts in the game, he starts out with a Rattata.
And it becomes Eradicate, and then it just
You never
disappears
see
from
it
his team.
again.
And you find him at Lavender Town, right?
Yeah.
In the...
Which is the next time you see him after you would have battled him with the Raticate.
Right.
So, I've been talking with these two.
Uh-oh.
So, yeah. I mentioned last video about the April 2nd presentation. What would you like to see there, Mr. Jack? Like, not like, like I know people want to see games, but like I like to see this game, or I like to see this feature, or I'd like to see.
I'm a simple man.
Okay.
I like Metroid, and I like Pokemon.
All right.
Give me
Well,
Metroid and give me Pokemon.
There's not going to be any more Pokemon, I don't think, this year. And it's not going to be April 2nd. I would like to see them bring the GameCube console.
Is April 2nd the, hey, this is the end of Switch, or is it the, hey, this is Switch 2?
So it's a
Hey,
Switch
this
2
is Switch
announcement.
2.
It's a
Because
Switch 2
Nintendo
announcement.
will always has like an overlap between their systems.
Okay. Yeah, GameCube would be awesome. I finally got to a place in life where I have physical copies of all the GameCube stuff that I used to play. Mm-hmm. So to get it now on some sort of online Switch service, I'd be like, kind of makes getting those hard copies
A little bittersweet.
little redundant.
Yeah, but the thing about them having online copies is you don't, like, eventually you're going to go, I'm not having this or wanting this or for the service.
Yeah.
So,
Or they could also remove things from the online service if they wanted to.
yeah.
Or, the
They
service
just
shut
did,
down.
actually.
Or right, yeah. So I don't know. I would like to see, I guess in terms of like specs,
Uh-huh.
and I don't know, so you guys correct me if I'm wrong. I think they have to keep an OLED screen.
I believe they are keeping an OLED screen.
Okay.
I think
good.
they're giving OLED size, but it's not going to be an OLED screen.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be LCD.
Okay. Well, I would love to see an OLED screen though. Longer battery life, a little better performance handheld.
Yeah, I think we'll get that. I think we'll get all of that.
Is it still 1080 docked? Where are they at with the docked stats?
You know what? The funny thing is, the rumors and whatnot, I haven't kept track. For that, I think there's going to be use of like upscaling.
Okay.
To go ahead and help out. I think you talk about being a simple man. One of the things that I like is the fact that I think that there's 2 USB ports, one on the top and one on the bottom, and you can charge from either one.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Alex, you're playing your Steam Deck there?
Yes, I was doing this to not to distract myself so that way I would not cause a problem for Danielle. And like I am playing a game called Spiritfall, which is basically take Smash Brothers and Hades, smash them together. You got Spiritfall.
What are the specs on your Steam Deck? Like, what does it put out when you dock it?
That I actually do not know offhand because the specs when I was looking at it, I think they gave it when it was in handheld. And I have not docked it. Like I have put on the dock that way to try and so the dock could be updated so I could use it. But I do not have a controller that connects to it wirelessly, so I've not been able to play it docked.
Gotcha.
Now here's the thing: the Steam Dock I don't think has as much hardware in it as the Switch Dock does. I think it's literally just a place for it to stand up and act as a go-between between you and the TV.
Yeah, I
don't think it has
right.
any kind of like hardware acceleration or anything like that.
I think that's right. I think what you get in the Steam Deck is what you get. It's not like you're right. Yeah, I don't know. I think to go back to the original question, Pokemon and Metroid, and then just I keep hearing that the Switch 2 is going to be between $400 and $500. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that price point is right, but if it is, then I want to feel like it's worth it.
Yeah.
And if it's not an OLED screen, and if I feel like the specs are not quite what I want them to be, I'm probably still going to get one.
No, Jack, let's be honest.
Not as happy about it.
You are going to get one because there are Nintendo exclusives that you cannot get anywhere else.
Yeah, I mean, I would still get it.
Maybe not right away,
but
you're going to get one.
Yeah. I've also heard that they're planning on having 20 million units available.
Well, the rumor is there's already units in North America right now.
Oh, wow.
So.
The 20 million number concerns me a little bit because when the PlayStation 5 launched, 20 million is what they had available. And I don't know if you guys were in the market trying to get a PS5.
Nope.
When they first launched, it was impossible. They were scalped on eBay for $800-900 because people would get them and flip them and get that price for it. So I'm a little nervous. I know that Nintendo said that they have some stuff in place that would stop scalpers. So we'll see how that pans out. But we talked about this recently. If you wanted to ensure that people are getting Switch 2s and not scalpers, set something up through the Nintendo membership service.
Yeah, I don't remember, and if anyone's listening has heard this, because this was an idea I introduced on a podcast. I don't know if it was Nintendo Prime or Spawncast for that, or I'm sure there's multiple people who have had this idea. Hey, if you're signed up for an NSO account or something along those lines, oh, Mario is going to be HP.
Another 4-point jump. Get back here!
Do we want a short distance from reveal, like this presentation to when you can actually purchase it, or do we want it to be a ways out?
This is my belief every single time for that sort of thing, and no one ever does it, and probably for reasons that I just don't know because I'm not in that business. I think the best way to capitalize on that is, here's the announcement, get excited for it, it releases
tomorrow,
next week. Or even better, and sometimes you see this, rarely, I don't think you would see it with a console release, but they'll tease something and say, it releases later today, or it releases, tomorrow, next week. I feel like that's the best way to capture the audience, because when you say, like, it'll be out Q4, and you don't even give a date, or even if you do give a date, and it's later in the year.
When they did the last trailer for Pokemon Z, late 2025, and I'm like, okay, so the holiday season.
Right. Is that October? Is that December?
Honestly, I'm expecting November, to be quite honest.
That's the typical release window, yeah. For Pokemon games. Because I have these like core memories of always playing the new Pokemon game at Thanksgiving.
Yep.
So.
It's like when Game Freak made the mistake. I think it was shortly after Sun and Moon or Ultra Sun and Moon.
Now, before you face this guy, Daniel, there was another question block I saw.
Oh.
It was up there.
We are not getting that one today.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
Because we can't.
I'm imagining there's like some rogue pipe randomly in the world that teleports you up out of that top pipe, but we don't gain access to it.
More or less.
A long ways from now.
Hi.
I like this guy.
His name is Belome.
Belome. Oh. I wasn't expecting 4 eyes.
He has a weakness to lightning.
Yes, he does. His later, he also has a weakness to mute, but I don't have mute yet.
Are all of his attacks special?
No, but he has a lot of them.
You know, he also has a weakness too. An overdone hot pocket, man. That just wrecks his tongue.
I thought you were gonna say like solar flare because he has so many eyes.
You know, while the eyes are a thing, like, it's more about the tongue.
I mean, I believe it was skipped over, but Mallow made mention, like, is this his tongue or is this a fire hose?
Scarecrow Funk.
Yeah, except Mario's wearing the shoe form pins, so that's not happening.
I.e., not turn Mario into a scarecrow.
Nope.
Oh boy. Well, I guess Mallow is the dead.
This is a Mario game. This is a Mario game from the 90s, but you were gonna have actual death?
He got eaten, Bren. He gone. It'd be cool if you could use lightning from within. Now that was scary.
Unfortunately, I have to do my shooter before I can stop Donald.
Fair enough. HP.
Yeah, another 6-point jump.
So here's a question about that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that you did physical there.
Mm-hmm.
The next time you come back to level him up, if you chose HP, would it be a 6-point jump again, or
No, it would not.
Okay, so you basically pick the skill that maximizes the highest jump at each level.
Kind of. Like, Mallow's only going to level special and HP.
Uh-huh.
He's never going to level physical. Because he's a mage through and through.
Right. Oh. Watch out. Watch out. We're getting washed away.
Get it!
Oh,
Mind you, Sweet's got a flood of water, right?
Uh-huh.
We were in sewers.
Yep.
Think about the quality of that water for a second.
Yeah. Nasty
Yummy.
poo water. The Midas River.
Nah, I'm good, thank you.
Nice. The little cave entrance, is that a stopping point? Ah. Huh, that's cool. It's like a Disney ride.
Some of these have a point, though.
Oh, really?
Yes. I just take that one to put me on the course that I want to be on to get me to the ones that do have a point.
Oh.
Alex, I want to go... Do I have a choice here?
You didn't give me any instruction.
No, but you... How much... I want to go right, don't I?
Yeah, follow the front point, I guess.
I'll follow the front and go left? Gosh, I hope this is the right way. Not here in a second. Yep, I wanted this one.
Oh, the little bandit guy.
Ground plants, paratroopa, flower.
Yep.
Doink! Cheep cheep. He's become dinner.
I didn't notice the other guy holding the fork.
I believe that's...
Hi.
Nice.
I'll just take that flower, thank you.
That's a
I believe
flower
that
tap,
means
right?
specifically
Just a
it's
flower.
Oh, just a flower.
Which does the same thing a flower tap does, but it's not a consumable, it's an instant.
Oh, cool. Okay. So the sewer feeds into this...
Into Midas
rapids.
River. We're just heading towards Tadpole Pond, but we're going to stop at the bottom when we get to the bottom of Midas River.
Okay.
I think I want to go right this time.
Oh, that is a tough coin to get.
You would think.
I didn't know you could double tap to swim up a little more.
Triple, actually.
Triple?
Yep.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Let's pick up 2 free flowers along the way. Thank
Yeah.
you.
That's awesome.
This poor sack is getting the crap kicked out of him,
man.
though. This next section is actually where I pick up the majority of my coins.
Oh yes, the barrel rolling.
Ah, yes, the famous barrel roll on the river scene from The Hobbit.
What?
I've seen this before.
Yeah, but I don't think Mallow shoved inside.
Was that Desolation of Smaug? Is that the one? I think it's the second movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
I
it's...
didn't mean to jump there, and I missed all the coins. Good job, Dino.
I know people who condemn the entire Hobbit trilogy just for that scene.
It's not, I am a fan of the series, but I actually have not seen the Hobbit trilogy.
I'm just off today.
Ooh, man, that was close.
Stupid fish. Boink.
62.
That's a change.
Yeah, originally that was called the Knock Knock Shell.
For more details, go see Gaijin Goomba.
Now, will that change? Like, you won't be holding a hammer anymore, you'll be holding a shell?
Something like that, yeah. And that'll do it for this video.
Got a lot done.
Not really. A lot of it's going to be at like 2 times speed or something.
We got a very important thing done.
That we did.
A very important thing done.
We beat Balloon.
Yeah. We got down the river. Thank you guys for watching. Big kudos to Daniel for being able to hit 100 jumps in a row. Very impressive. So leave a comment. Say good job, Daniel, because that was tough. But thanks for watching. Like the video if you like the video. And subscribe if you like us, which of course you do. So we'll see you in another one. Thanks for watching.
All right, I'm getting rid of this.